Hello, my friends, and welcome back. How would you feel if I were to tell you that the Russian economy is doing okay? The Russians are still selling their fossil fuel at a higher price, and their exports are even bigger than before the invasion. And how would you feel when you know that in your country, most likely, inflation is going up the roof? And you pay for everything more than you paid before, and your country still gives money to other countries because you don't have it. Hmm? Would you be happy about it? That would be ridiculous. That would not make no sense, right? Well, let me read you an article to make you a little bit happier. This article comes from Business Insider by Brian Evans, May 12, 2022. This is the title. Russia is earning $20 billion per month in oil sales as higher crude prices lift exports revenue 50%. You got that? They're doing great with all our sanctions. Guys, what's going on? I'm starting to sense that we are the suckers here. So Russia's oil exports revenue has soared 50% this year, the International Energy Agency said. Wow, I thought we are hurting them. We. Who's we? The Kremlin is earning close to $20 billion per month in 2022. Asia has boosted Russian crude purchases as global powers condemn the Kremlin's invasion of Ukraine and shoot themselves in the foot. They didn't say that, I said that, my bad. Russian oil exports revenue is up 50% since the start of 2022, with the Kremlin generating close to $20 billion per month in sales, according to the International Energy Agency. Export volume has rebounded to levels seen before Russia invaded Ukraine, which triggered a wave of international sanctions and a spike in crude prices that helped oil revenue. We have some very good experts here in the West. These very good experts, yes, economists, very good ones. In April, they foreseen this. I think they said in the next day the Russian ruble were going to hit the bottom, going to stay there. They will be bankrupt in about 40 more 8 hours after the first 24 hours, and we win the war. Yes, Ukraine will be reign supreme. I guess not. In April, Russian oil exports climbed by 620,000 barrels per day from the prior month to 8.1 million, back to their January and February average. Increased demand from India and China offset declines from the US and Europe. Yeah, you pull the plug on you, they push the plug on China and India. Western sanctions also have yet to fully deter global consumers from buying Russian oil. That means blackmail and threats did not work fully. That's a while the European Union has publicly condemned the Kremlin, shooting itself in the foot like that, has publicly condemned the Kremlin for its war in Ukraine, it has yet to impose an oil embargo and remains Russia's top export market. So they were just pretending? Then if they were pretending, why did the gas and oil price jump 10% yesterday? No, actually today, Thursday, the gas in Europe jumped 10% because Ukraine cut the gas coming from Russia to Europe. So are you going to talk with Zelensky? Are you going to buy his fleece for 92 or not? I heard he's something as his signed baseball cap fetched some money. Hollywood. That's not a war here. Still, Russian oil exports to the EU have fallen by 535,000 barrels this year. The EU is still nearing a full-scale embargo of Russian crude, while major companies like Shell leave the country over its invasion of Ukraine. Yes, but countries like Austria and Hungary caution that a full pivot away from Russia's energy hold on Europe is easier said than done and could perhaps take years. Not only Hungary, it's a lot of countries that are in the same situation. Slovakia, Czech Republic, Bulgaria. There are the countries who fully depend on Russian fossil fuels. But nevertheless, or I don't know, maybe we're not told the whole truth here. Maybe they just play ball up there, and we just, have some hard time understanding what's going on. I don't think that's the case though, but the Russians are not losing. The Putin's war machine is not rusting, getting rust anywhere. It seems like with all these sanctions and all the hanky panky. Then that means they just kicked out Russia from the European market, so they allow United States to take over. Is that what it was? The whole deal here? They really want to cut it in two, like this is this club, there's the other club, or what could be the idea here? I mean, obviously Russia is not hurt. On the contrary, it's soaring, it's flying high, while we are at the bottom feeder, like carbs, that feeds on the bottom. That's how we are, seems like. And the guys are out there like the eagles. I don't know. I don't know. I know there's some people making a lot of money, and those were always the profiteers in when the wars broke out. And I know that the population always was hurt by the decision of the big shots over there, and now the economic interests dictate most of the foreign policy, and the military industrial complex needs fresh blood, which means they can't have profits unless they sell their weapons. And how do you sell your weapons? You say that weapon that I sold you 2 days ago is outdated, or I would point out, hey, that's a guy over there, a boogeyman. He's gonna attack you tonight. So how about you get rid of that old thing that I sold you 3 hours ago, so you can defend yourself from that boogeyman over there. So get the new stuff from me so I can produce some more for you. But by the way, you can't buy from anybody else in the neighborhood, only from me. Because otherwise, you're a bad dude and I'm a good guy, It's unbelievable. That's how it is. It's like in a schoolyard. Bullies, gangs, groups. Yeah, so Russia is doing A-OK. We're doing A-OK too, aren't we? Not. Yeah, we're doing okay. Could be better, but could be worse. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. See you in a moment.